Yo, what's up? It's your boy JB here. About to drop some gems on you. Share a very powerful message with you. Disregard the hair. I promise you, the wisdom has been grown with the hair. Look like this right now. But the wisdom been grown with the hair. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. The wisdom has been grown with the hair. And people think wisdom just comes from old age. I mean, it could come young. Uh, some people think gray hairs is what create wisdom. Maybe it does, who knows? But I know that wisdom is just all about looking at your experiences and being able to learn from those experiences and then apply it to future experiences in your life. And as long as you could do that, you're gonna get better and better and better and better and better. In this video, what I want to talk to you about today is, basically how to speed up the law of attraction working in your favor, how to make the law of attraction go from 0 to 100 in your favor, because that's the main point, is that the law of attraction is always operating, but it's about getting it to operate in your favor and getting it to manifest what you do want in your life. And in this video, I want to talk about just the principle of getting around a mastermind, getting around people who think like you, who have similar dreams like you, people who are headed somewhere, people who have vision. Get around people like that. And the reason why is because even in the Bible it says, and whether or not you're a religious person, that doesn't really matter. What matters more so is the message of what I'm about to say. Like the Bible says, where 2 to 3 people agree, right, in Jesus' name, basically the faith from those 2 to 3 minds combined together, that mastermind, you can basically say to this mountain to move out the way, and the mountain has to respect that and move out the way. So in other words, you can accomplish your dreams, accomplish your vision 1,000 times faster with having people around you who think just like you, or not even just people who you are connected with that think just like you, people who you probably are teaching or people you're learning from. Because you're probably in a situation in your life right now, you're trying to figure out, oh, why I can't get the job I want? Why can I make the income I want? Why am I not making the progress that I want to make? Why am I limited? Why these bills keep piling up? It seems like I can't get out of this little rut that I'm in. You're probably in that situation in your life, and I will recommend that you check the people that's around you. Check the people who you call your friends. Check the people who you call your family. Now, you can't change your family, but you can still manage how you deal with them. And when I say that, what I mean is that, your consciousness creates, when you get around other consciousness that's similar to yours, it creates more power within that mastermind, within those relationships, within that connection with other people who think like you. Because if I'm around 2 other people or one other person who thinks like me and they're headed somewhere that I'm headed, and we working together and we're learning together and we're building together, it'll happen way, 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 way faster, as opposed to if I'm a person around all these, doubters, critics, haters, non-supporters. And understand that support will come in your life in different ways. A lot of the support that you will get to is going to come from complete strangers, people that you didn't see how they could support you, people who you never thought they could be the reason that's going to keep you going on your path and keep you consistent and keep you motivated. Because don't think that just because you know somebody that they have the best interest in mind for you. And when I say support, there's different ways to support somebody. It's not always just money based. Understand that support comes from, it could be support as in just them talking to you, giving you an encouraging word all the time. It can be support in, one of the best ways for somebody to support you, or for you to support somebody, is just simply by believing in them. Simply by believing in them, believing in their dream, believing in their calling, believing in their vision, believing in their purpose, believing in whatever path they chose to go on. Whether or not you may feel that's for you, it doesn't matter. You can still believe in somebody else. Another way you can support somebody is by recommending something, a book or audio or information, or doing videos like this, sending videos like this out to the world. And that's why what I do is so important to me, because I've been through some things, I've experienced some things, so I'm at a point where I feel comfortable shedding light and sharing information on how to get you to go from point A to Z, how to get you to step into your power and really command the results, command the anything you want in your business, in your life, manifest what you want. Because that's so important to me, because there were times when I didn't have any support at all, and the only support I felt I had, it was when I woke up in the morning and I logged on the computer and I saw so many people around the world chasing dreams just like me, and that kept me going. People who would join me in the business and give me an inspirational message saying, John, when you said this or you did this or you helped me with that, it really changed my life. It really helped my perspective. I'm doing much better in life. That is what supports me. You know, so me giving out these videos and sharing this value with you is literally my career is about supporting the world, about serving you, about, you know, and that's very, very important. And you want to get to the next level, and you have what it takes to get to the next level. You have the power, you have the talents, but sometimes when you're going through life, society has a way of clouding your judgment. You know, what people think, what people say, what people do has a way of distracting you from the true you. And the true you is somebody that's powerful. The true you is somebody who is ready to tap into that power and ready to take things to a whole new level. And nobody can stop that. But at the same time, there are other forces, let's just say, out there, and people may be doubting you. They may be criticizing you. They may be talking bad on your name. You know, they may be, you know, just not having a positive outlook on what you're doing and where you're going. And a lot of times it's not because it's your fault. It's not because you did anything wrong to them. A lot of times it's their lack of belief in themselves. So if they've never witnessed something happening, or they never experienced a certain result in their life or a certain lifestyle, then most people will try to put that on you and say what you're trying to do is not possible because this and that and the third, or what you're trying to do is this is the better way, and they try to give you another way. And it's like, well, I can sit here and I can give anybody else a better way too, but the better way is the way that you love. You know, the better way is the way that you chose. The better way is the way that you feel in your heart you should go. What's telling you in your heart that, look, do this. Your intuition speaking to you. That's the better way, whatever that is. And I'm going to support that as long as it's something that doesn't hurt other people, as long as it's something that you're not taking advantage of other people, as long as it's something where other people can work with you and make their dreams come true, and other people can work with you and they can get better just by being around you, because that's how consciousness works, and that's how the law of attraction works. You get around people who think like you, and some people who are more intelligent than you. Just by being around them, you're gonna become more intelligent. You're gonna see your vision more clear just by being around these kinds of people. So get around some supporters. Get around people who believe. You know, read some books, because there's people out there who told their stories, and when you read their stories and acknowledge their stories, you see, wow, I'm not the only one going through this stuff. I'm not the only one in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And that could be such a liberating feeling. So, and I have this tendency, man, I'll tell you right now, because I've worked with many people in business, I have a tendency where I will believe in you and 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 believe in you long before you believe in yourself. Long before you believe in yourself, because that's so important. I know the power of that support. I know the power in believing in somebody and telling them, I believe in you. You have these qualities, you have these gifts, you have these talents. You can create greatness in your life, not only for your life, but for your family's life, for the people around you, their life, for the community you live in, for the country you live in, for the world. You can make yourself better so you can help other people become better. You know, so I recommend you don't need a lot of friends. You know, sometimes your elevation requires isolation. Sometimes your elevation requires isolation, and you don't need a lot of friends. You just need a few that think like you. And if you find that your thinking hasn't been getting you very prosperous results, what I would recommend is get around people who are prospering, people who are doing better than you, people who do know more than you. And you say, why? Why would I, if I'm not doing great, why would I get around people who are doing better than me? Well, once again, going back to the consciousness, going back to getting around people who you know, have a clearer path is going to give you more of a clearer path for your journey. You know, it's going to give you more of a understanding and more of a, you know, a smarter way of looking at things when you get around people. Because they have this term saying a person, this can be somebody who's ignorant, but they're on fire, which means they have a lot of passion. They have a strong desire, a burning desire in their heart to accomplish something, but they're ignorant. They don't have the skills, they don't have the understanding, they don't have, you know, they don't know what they're doing. You know, so imagine you having that burning desire, that passion in yourself, and you being willing to learn, being willing to grow. Most people feel like they know it all. They're comfortable. They no longer want to grow. They no longer want to get to another level. And that's not really what you want to be around. You don't want to be around people who are just comfortable. I'm here, that's it. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't want to learn anything else. I'm not open-minded to any other ideas. This is me. I'm just stuck here. I'm doing good. I'm getting my little paycheck. That's it. Now, yes, life is supposed to be simple. So I get that standpoint as well. However, if you really want to accomplish greatness, and you really, really want to leave a legacy, and you really, really want to impact lives, and you really, really want to help people, and you really, really want to inspire people, and you really, really want to educate people, and you really, really want to teach people, and you really, really want to uplift people, and you really, really want to empower people, and you really, really want to see people shine, and you really, really want to see people make it, that's going to require you understanding some things. That's going to require you kind of letting go of your ego and understanding that we're all on different paths. We all learn at a different pace. And, you know, life is just so crazy, you know, but the law of attraction is ready and willing right now to give you, it's ready and conspiring and working and shifting and scheming and plotting, not scheming, but plotting how to get you what you want. Right now, the law of attraction, the universe, whatever you want to call it, you could call it God, it's working to get everything that you want to come to you. However, you got to get the dead weight away from you. You got to get the dead weight away from you. You got to get the non-believers away from you, the non-supporters away from you. You got to get the critics away from you. You got to get the haters away from you. Now, I do believe in, to a certain extent, keep your enemies, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer for certain reasons. But when you're trying to get to somewhere else and you're working to get to that next level and you're trying to grow and you want to improve, you can't have that dead weight around you too much. You really have to manage your time that you give with them. And most of your time should be given with your mastermind group. Most of your time should be given to your customer base. Most of your time should be given to your prospects. Most of your time should be given to your fans. Most of your time should be given to your clients. Most of your time should be given to those people, no matter if they're strangers or not. Those people who want to see you win. Those people who are in your corner. Those people who are supporting you. Those people who are uplifting you. When the days get rough and the nights start to come, the sun goes down and it's nighttime, who's going to be there to tell you to pick your head up? And if you don't have anybody in your life to tell you to pick your head up, I'm here right now in this video right now telling you everything's going to be all right. I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you have what it takes to win. Don't get distracted. Don't lose sight of the destination. Don't fall off course. Don't fall off your game. That's what they want. That's what they want. But that's not what you want, and that's not what's going to happen with you. What's going to happen to you is you're going to reach your purpose. You're going to reach your destiny. You're going to reach your greatness. You know, and oh yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Subscribe to my channel. You know, pattern interrupt. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate those of you who have been subscribing. I appreciate you if you've been commenting. Please leave some comments about how getting around the right people have helped you, how the law of attraction have helped you. Let us know in the comments. You know, tell me something, you know, that I don't know, or tell me something that I already know. You know, just let me know. But subscribe to my channel, and as well as hit the bell below, right? Hit the bell so you get notified whenever I make videos like this. Yeah, so, and share this with 5 friends or family. Anybody who you think may be going through something, or not even going through something, anybody who just wants to learn more and wants to become more, I guess you could say, spiritually awakened or whatever, like, send this to them, you know, send this to them, pep them up this morning or this evening, whatever. But yeah, this is what it's about on my 300 to Freedom movement. It's about going hard, giving it all you've got, because there's somebody else watching out there. There's somebody else out there who needs you to go hard to believe in themselves. We're about supporting one another. We're about telling each other that you can do it. We believe in you. Period. Period. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're coming from. You know what I'm saying, family? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just realize that it does have a very significant effect when you're around a consciousness that believes in you. It has an extremely, extremely, extremely effect on your life, on your mindset, on your spirit, on your emotions, when you're around people who believe in you. When you're around people who believe in something big and they're you know, they have a similar vision as you. Now, when you are the only one thinking, you feel like you're the only one thinking the way you do, and you're around a bunch of people who don't think the way you do, and they're kind of like one-track minded on something that you're kind of thinking in a different way. Sometimes they feel like you're trying to be better than them, when that's not even the case at all. You know, like, why? Because if I have a big dream and it's something that I'm really trying to do as far as a globally or nationwide, why does it have to be that I'm feeling better than you? You know, that has nothing to do with it. It could just be me. My competition is me. When I look in the mirror, my competition is me. When you look in the mirror, your competition should be you. You know, but when you're around those minds that are thinking totally different from you, it could be very tough to see things clearly. You know, because it's just like, you know, you got to be in an environment to grow. It's just like a Most plants, right, they gotta see sunlight. They gotta be somewhere where sunlight can come in order for them to grow. If they're somewhere where it's pitch black and dark and they can't grow because they're not in an environment that's conducive to their growth. So that's what the importance is shown in nature, the importance of getting environments and getting in settings, getting in an atmosphere that's conducive to your growth. In nature, it shows you the importance of how much that's gonna allow you to grow and expand and get to a new level in your life. So that's why I say it's so important that you check those around you and you check and you watch what you take accountability for who you allow to come in your space and how much you allow them to come into your space. A lot of people would consider me an introvert to a certain degree, right? And like, I have extrovert tendencies about me, but more so I am an introvert in a lot of ways. And a lot of that is just me just choosing to protect my energy. That's all it really is. It's just because when I'm alone, I know how I'm thinking. I know how I'm seeing things. And there's nothing wrong with somebody telling me that I made a mistake here or there and how I could improve something. I'm open to that, and I'm fine. I'm always all ears. Whether you say something I agree with or I don't agree with, I'm going to be all ears because I can learn something from anything. But with me, it's like I'll be alone because it's like, and I'll be reading books, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that, putting the work in, and it's like because I'm protecting my energy those days or that day, and I don't want to get around an energy that's gonna come against or be opposite to my energy. You know what I mean? Like when you come to an energy that's just like in line with your energy, things grow much, much faster. So I do things on purpose to protect my energy, and it's okay to do things to protect your energy if you see that being fit. Also, another way to get the law of attraction to work with you in your favor much faster is just forgiveness. Forgiveness for people who don't show you support. Forgiveness for people who have hurt you. I have people who have crossed me in the past. I'm sure you've had people in the past who have done wrong to you, and you can't explain why. You don't know why that person has done wrong to you, but you gotta forgive them. You gotta forgive them. Forgive them. Let that dead weight off you. Get that bondage off of you. You don't want to hold that grudge in your heart, because not only does that grudge cause you to think a negative way, but it also takes a toll on your physical, right? It takes a toll. It makes you age more because that grudge is inside of you. Get rid of that grudge. Forgive them. It doesn't mean you got to be around them all the time. It doesn't mean you have to hug them. It doesn't mean you have to, but definitely forgive them. And you can still deal with them, but you just may deal with them a different way now. But most importantly, besides just forgiving somebody else to get the law of attraction to really, really speed up in your life and get in forgiving other people, most importantly is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Have you forgiven yourself for the mistakes you've made? Have you forgiven yourself for not knowing certain things at a certain time? Have you forgiven yourself for making decisions that weren't necessarily the best decisions for you? Have you forgiven yourself? Because you're not going to be able to move powerfully forward in your life unless you've forgiven yourself. That's how the law of attraction works. The law of attraction, like I said, it's a confluence of things coming together to manifest what it wants for you. It's not just you thinking positive. It's not just you speaking positive. It's just not you taking positive action. It's also about what you're hoarding up on the inside. Have you let that stuff go? The universe is not ready to give you what you want until you've let the negative energy go. So forgiveness is a prime way to let go of the negative energy. It's a big way to let go of the negative. I've forgiven everybody who I feel have done anything wrong to me, or but most importantly, I've forgiven myself because I know I've done some wrong too. Not perfect. I know that I have to take accountability for some things I've done wrong, but I've forgiven them and I've forgiven myself. So you got to do that. You got to forgive them. You got to forgive yourself. And you may not be ready today. You may not be ready today to forgive somebody, and I get that. It's okay. But at some point or another, you're gonna have to. If you wanna you gotta let go of certain things to receive. You gotta let go. If I'm holding on to something tight, right, and I'm closed off, and I'm holding on to something tight, can the universe let anything into my life? No, it can't. I gotta open up. I gotta let go. I gotta let go for the universe to send things my way, and that's just how it works. That's how it works. Check out my website in the description below. Workwithjohnbelcher.com. Read my blog. Share it with the others. Get money. Peace.